Hey everybody, it's me, Moody Boo, the Fragrant Nomad, and I am back with you picked on my 20th annual Moody poll, Moody perfume poll, and it was kind of a runaway winner in my opinion, and that is Centauri's Elixir. Okay, let me just start by saying this is my favorite Centauri of all time. I only own 3, I think. I own Anthea, Mirabai, and Proxima. So when I saw the notes in Elixir, I went a little ape shit. And buy now, screw the sample, blind buy this bitch immediately. Because come on, the best bottles out there of any perfume. A. B. Those notes are right up my alley. C. The perfume is even better than I anticipated. Oh, and D, or 4, am I doing letters or numbers? Anyway, my husband loves it too. Oh, hallelujah, hallelujah. Love that. It's very rare when he goes, what you wearing? I said, Centauri Elixir. He goes, that's really nice. He said, that reminds me of like pancakes and waffles and syrup in the morning. I went, oh, yeah, I can absolutely see that. A hint of New Harlem in there, just a hint. So let's talk about it. So I'm going off of Centauri's website, Pete's website. It's cognac, essential oil, rum, ether, black coffee, caramel, Texas cedar, sandalwood, patchouli, vegan musk, accord. I totally get where he gets that maple syrup waffle kind of a smell. You wouldn't think so with the notes, but you totally get it. It's sweet, it's dry, it's gourmand, it's woody, it's boozy. It's just this wonderful, versatile perfume. So I totally get the cognac and the rum. It does smell boozy. And I think it's the coffee, caramel, cedar, and sandalwood combo that gives it that gourmandy, maple syrup, waffle kind of a vibe to it, breakfast vibe. But this is not New Harlem. This is darker. It's drier. It's more dynamic, in my opinion. It isn't sticky sweet or too moist or too heavy. New Harlem can be all of those. I love it, but it can be a bit intense. This one can be too, but it's different. It's like New Harlem has this very intense and dense kind of a bubble, whereas Elixir has more feathery edges. You don't walk into a nose rocket kind of a scent bubble like you can with New Harlem. It's not tangible. It's not humid like New Harlem is. This one is much drier. It's a little woodier. It's boozy, but that coffee, caramel, and woody notes, I think, are what give it that kind of breakfast vibe that my husband detects. And once he said that, I can't smell anything else but that either. It's like a boozy breakfast. It's like if you're a raging alcoholic and you're having pancakes and waffles with maple syrup, but you also got a straight on the rocks kind of cocktail sitting next to you. Oh, I guess, or it could just be that you're drinking at normal times. You're not an alcoholic and you just are having breakfast for dinner. That's a possibility. That's one of my favorite dinner meals, is having breakfast for dinner. So, sorry if I went too negative. Sorry, not sorry. I think Pete just knocked it out of the park with this. And I've really been waiting for him to do a gourmand. I have been wanting a gourmand fragrance, and he nailed it. But yet, it isn't so gourmand that people who are opposed to wearing gourmand kind of perfumes are going to dislike it, because of that booziness and that woodiness and the coffee. It is a beauty. This is definitely my favorite Centauri. Easily my favorite Centauri. And Mirabai had just become my favorite Centauri, but this one knocked it out of the park as far as I'm concerned. If I'm not mistaken, the price wasn't exactly the same, but like Pete has explained before, he doesn't just put a you know, a flat fee on his fragrances. It depends on how much the notes cost him. He may have, some of them may be a little more expensive than others, you know, but they're all very reasonable. This is a 30 ml bottle, but the performance on this thing, it will last me every bit as long as a 50 ml bottle, because I only need 1 to 2 sprays max. It projects 2 sprays, at least arm's length, but probably more. You know, I don't have somebody spiraling around me letting me know where my scent bubble is, but yeah, I'm thinking it's more than arm's length by a ways. This one's almost beast mode. And as far as the sillage, I don't notice that it breaks away from me when I leave a room, which I'm grateful for. I'm greedy for my scent, so I want it to stay with me. And as far as the longevity goes, yeah, I sprayed some on my pajama top the other night. I kind of missed my neck, and I had about half the spray on my pajama top. It was projecting hard the next morning. I could absolutely smell it. So I think the longevity is really good with this one. If you have a chance, get your nose on it. If you like those kind of breakfasty kind of fragrances with a bit of boozy, woody, drier, you know, it's like I said, it's not a moist perfume by any means. It has a hint of powderiness because some of those woods are almost aged. It's almost like they've been sitting out in the elements for a while in a desert and are starting to kind of decay a little bit. Not the smell of decay, but just that they kind of get crumbly, and that's kind of what it reminds me of. Oh, man. Now this is a fall winter perfume as far as I'm concerned. I would not, and I have not, and I will not reach for this in spring and summer. Nighttime, absolutely. I absolutely think you could wear this to formal occasions. You could wear this out clubbing because it would dominate, I feel like, if you did 2 or 3 sprays in any crowded setting, competing with other people's signature scents, etc. It has a darkness to it, and that makes me think less of fun and festivities with family and friends, you know, close, intimate kind of settings. This one to me, I think, wants to be smelled by many. So I picture crowds with it. Luckily, it also for frisky settings because my husband loves it. So I have sprayed it on certain occasions that might create a bit of a rumpus with him in a good way. So yeah, it's versatile, but I wouldn't go hot temps with it, like I said. Totally worth it. Absolutely worth it. Well done, Pete. This is amazing. I can't wait for his next creation to come out. And let me tell you, these bottles. What? And this is a clear one. Let's see, I have a white, a blue. So, I mean, I'm not crazy about the clear bottle, but the bottle itself and this cap, insane. Very beautiful. Okay, I think I covered everything. Yeah, I think so. And if not, just let me know down below, and someday I'll probably answer it. Maybe not, though. You're taking your chances. So thank you again for your patience and for voting. And don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell and comment if you want. If you don't, it's all good. I still love you. And use your own nose. Peace.